Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy football live stream of the Baltimore Ravens versus Buffalo Bills AFC divisional playoff game. So take your pick. Which team do you trust to take out those goddamn Chiefs? Bills or Ravens? So, hello, Austin. Hey, thank you for the compliment on the jacket. Yeah, it's a nice vintage Dolphins jacket. Ooh. So, just waiting for the actual football game to show up on the local station. Austin says, I really want Bills, but preparing for Ravens. So, it's Baltimore and Buffalo coming up next. Austin, I'm watching it on your Vubo, so thank you. So the Bills have not lost at home this season. They better not start now. So we're just a couple minutes away from the start of the first quarter.
The game is this. I've seen a few.
So apparently,
your 500 last week just tells us a little bit. This is absolutely the one we've been waiting
for. The temperature is in the teens up in Buffalo.
That is so true.
Silva says, so has Kachuk scored yet?
He just went to a whole new level this year, minimized the giveaways. That's been spectacular. Both these teams are incredible. They score touchdowns, they take risks, but it's calculated risk. And really, Josh, he's getting rid of that
Yeah, I only watched like the first 5 minutes or so of Eagles Rams. It seems pretty clear from the starts that the Eagles were going to get that. I mean, Saquon's out there running for 68 and 76-yard touchdowns.
And that really opened everything up because then all of a sudden everyone starts to account for him. When you account for him, guess who comes in right after him? 1A, 1B? Well, Derrick Henry. He's probably one of the greatest, if not greatest running backs that you want to give a ball to in the NFL playoffs. So we've already seen tonight what Saquon could do. We know Henry could do the same thing. And the Bills know it too from their Week 4 matchup. So here we go. Let's dispense with the talk. Let's get to the game. Lamar and Josh.
So we should be getting the game any second. No, it's hilarious. They said 6:30 kickoff, and it's 6:36 already, and they haven't. I don't think they've even started the national anthem yet. So, do we have any score predictions? So, also, let's talk a little bit about both teams. Might as well to kill the time before it starts. So the Bills were 13-4 in the regular season, including 8-0 at home, and they won at home against Denver in the wild card last week. According to ESPN Analytics, the Ravens are the slight favorite to win, 51.5% to 48.5%. So the NFL's two leading MVP candidates are playing against each other tonight. So and yeah, the Eagles beat the Rams 28-22 to advance to the NFC Championship game.
Hey, Chewbacca!
Hey, what's up?
Huh?
I said, what's up?
All right.
Iris says 31-27, although you don't know football very well.
I wonder what the weather in Buffalo is like right now.
It's in the teens.
But is it snowing?
I think it's supposed to dip to like -10.
Holy crap.
You think that's loud enough?
That should be okay. All right. Let's go, stupid Dolphins.
The Dolphins are
I
not.
can't believe we made it this far. It's a shame we got to play in Buffalo in the below zero weather, but I have faith in Skylar.
This is not 2022, Dad.
What? What are you talking about?
We didn't make the playoffs. Hello, Colin.
We didn't make the playoffs. Next thing you're going to tell me the Panthers won the Stanley Cup.
They did.
Wait a minute.
What?
Where'd you get a Stanley Cup hat? They actually won?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know where I've been for a couple of years.
Pacharo says, Kyle, how in the world did the Lions lose? Losing 18 defensemen to IR finally did the minute.
Well, the 5 turnovers didn't help, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not on the defense, right?
Definitely not on the defense. Colin asks, Bob Tuesday and Night Wednesday against the Kings?
I'm kind of going back and forth on that. I would put Spencer out there against the Kings because even though Spencer just got the shutout against the Ducks, we have that back-to-back, and I think I would rather have Spencer in on the second of the back-to-back because the team's likely to need a little bit more of a boost than goal.
So right now in Orchard Park, it is 18, feels like 12, with 5-mile-an-hour winds and snow flurries.
Black.
Austin says Bills 30, Ravens 24.
We'll show him.
Kaka the Baka says, hey guys, remember Jamison Williams' touchdown celebration against the Commanders? Which one?
Which one?
Oh, I think I know what he's talking about. The one where Jamison was appearing to make love to the football field.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't see that we didn't watch that live. I might have, but I don't remember the celebration. I saw a Brandon Perna short of his reaction to it, though. Okay, so Buffalo won the coin toss and chose to defer. So in the Ravens Bills, last time the Ravens played the Bills, they ran all over them. So 130 combined touchdowns, 19 combined turnovers between the two teams.
Jeez.
Those are stupid stats. So here's the kick. It will be returned.
Oh, that ice, man.
And then he ran. The returner runs into a wall after he crosses the 25. Sunswine says Washington football team gonna win it all though.
Anybody but the Chiefs.
Washington Commanders respect the commies. They will seize the means of the Super Bowl.
Can you imagine if they would have won the Super Bowl the year they were called the football team? Who won the Super Bowl? Football team. No, but which team? The football team. It'd be Abbott Costello.
Yeah.
It'd be Abbott Costello routine.
So 1st and 10 for Lamar Jackson, the Ravens at their own 27. It is a handoff to Derrick Henry, who gets a yard at most.
Yeah, I think Austin. Tell Austin what we're doing if you see what he's saying.
Will you do the AFC Championship next week? Do both Panthers and AFC Championship?
Yes.
Yeah,
we're in the process of figuring out how we're going to do it, but we're going to get it done.
So it is now 2nd and 9 from the 28. It is another handoff to Derrick Henry, who only gets about 2 yards. Colin says, yeah, I mean, Knight has the hot 10. I think it would be better for Bob, to be honest. Kazuma says, I wonder if the Ravens will pull an upset like the Commanders. ESPN Analytics actually favors the Ravens in this game. I don't know if that speaks for the odds in Vegas. Yeah, it's a slight favorite, 51.5 to 48.5%. 3rd and 8, Lamar back to pass. He's looking. He has all the time in the world. He's going to run for it, and he has a wide open lane. He gets tackled around the 39, 1st down. It'll be about a 10-yard run. 8, not maybe 9. So 1st and 10 for the Ravens. He's the first team for Baltimore, the first team to have a 1,000-yard rusher and a 2,000-yard rusher. Lamar back to pass. He will lob it. It is dropped. That was Derrick Henry, who was wide open.
This is the plays that you're going to look back at the end if you lose. This is a throw. Just softly throws it out there.
I mean, it was slightly underthrown, but Derrick, bro, you have to catch that.
It's icy football.
Lamar probably cursing himself for not getting the ball.
I mean, you
better.
see what they're playing in?
Yeah. Austin says, awesome, thanks. Love the streams. I'm glad I could help with the streams on my
Much
Fubo.
appreciated.
Lamar throws. That is
go.
Isaiah Likely with a catch. He's not tackled till inside the Bills' 25-yard line.
It could be one of those games where there's no defense.
So they were near their own 40. Let's see. 30, 48, 38, 20. That was I think that was close to a 50-yard catch. What? Let's see. Another handoff to Derrick Henry, who still only gets about 2 or 3 yards. That was around a 30-yard pass, I believe. Sunswine says if Commanders win the Super Bowl, they for sure will never go back to Redskins.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Spaceman says the Bills are suffering the same way we did before we won the Cup. I mean, the Bills have had a few decades on the Panthers.
No, I know what he's saying.
2nd and 8 from the 21. Lamar back to pass. He will just toss to Isaiah Likely. No,
Wow,
excuse me.
boy.
Yeah, that is Isaiah Likely. That's about it was about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, 35.
It was 3rd and 3. Lamar back to pass. He will roll back.
Oh,
Touchdown.
Jeez.
Rashad Bateman.
Wow. I'm sure that's not exactly how those Bills fans thought the game was going to start.
So
But if
a
Buffalo,
16-yard touchdown, yeah.
you know, if they're not going to get pressure on Lamar quick and let him stand back there and do that,
It's going to be
it's going to be a long game for them.
So the extra point is good. JC says hello. Tracking says package arrives by Tuesday.
That's not good news. Oh, you mean the package is going to arrive by Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it arrived on Tuesday. Okay, yeah, because Monday there's no mail. So good news, JC.
Ice Knight is telling you lift jaws.
Oh my God.
No, there shall not be lifting for football games.
Imagine if I was a Lions fan and I had to lift.
Oh God. Oh, you would have been dead
Oh
after
my
that
God,
second
right?
quarter.
You're telling me I could get up to $4,000
So
today.
yeah, the Ravens strike first and they strike quickly.
Yeah.
Irish is thanking Eyes of Night for the membership. That's awesome.
Oh, he gifted one today?
It
Or,
mu-
now, or it must have been from yesterday.
Yeah, probably from
Oh, okay.
yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to get the regular videos back out for the members a couple times a week.
Did you watch the Lions and Commanders fan reaction?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Yes, I did. Wildflower's great.
yeah. Someone said if the Commanders make
The comment. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they make the Super Bowl, he's got to do the stream,
Oh my God.
right?
That would be exhausting to
Yeah,
have that voice
I know.
for 3.5 hours
Right?
minimum.
Yeah, that'd be tough to stay in character. Like, I could probably do it as Francisco. You know what I mean? I could do the whole thing like this. That's not going to be difficult for me, you know? But, like, if I had to do it as Andy or Bob or Saucy, that would be tough.
Damien says, let's go Ravens. If you think they have a better chance of defeating the Bills defeating the Chiefs
Yeah.
than the Bills, by all
Right.
means. This game's true importance is giving Kansas City the toughest possible matchup, and holy crap, it is
Gosh.
flurrying like crazy. And I mean it. Oh yeah, that's right. Last week the
Yeah.
Broncos had a quick touchdown on their first drive, and you saw what happened to them. So the Bills fans are hoping for pretty much the same result. So touchback. Spaceman says, Jaws, what was it like watching Dolphins games at Joe Robbie way before the renovation?
It was. I mean, I preferred the Orange Bowl. Remember, I'm old enough to. I remember going to the Orange Bowl. I'll be honest. Having grown up going to the Orange Bowl and switching to Joe Robbie Stadium, it was disappointing. The loudness, because the Orange Bowl had the open the open end zone and the closed end zone. So
Allen back to pass. He lobs it deep, and
he missed them. Damn
it was Mac Hollins, the intended target.
So when you went to Joe Robbie Stadium, it just wasn't as loud. The ambiance wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Was
it too loud or not loud enough?
No, it was not loud enough. The Orange Bowl was significantly louder.
I see. Pacharo says, Jaws, who was always better, Zach Thomas or Jason Taylor?
Oh, that's tough. I would say that Zach Thomas did more with less.
2nd and 10, hand off to James Cook, who only gets about 2 yards. Eisenite says, go sports team.
Yeah.
Spaceman says, I'm shocked a lot of Dolphins fans wants the Ravens to win. I can understand it, 1, because Bills,
right.
And 2, because the Ravens can't possibly make the same mistakes they did in last year's AFC Championship game now that they have Derrick Henry on their side, right?
Right.
3rd and 8. Josh back to pass. He lobs it deep again, and this time it will be caught by Khalil Shakir. That was about 40, 50 yards. That was about 40 yards through the air. Oh, apparently Lamar is a hometown guy. First and 10, handoff. That's Ty Johnson, who gets about 9 yards.
Yeah, you may see no defense in this game with that ice in the field.
So it's now 2nd and 2. Yeah, we're probably about to see a offensive shootout for the ages.
Yeah.
Lamar is from Fort Lauderdale. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, so I guess a lot of Fort Lauderdale Dolphins fans are rooting for Lamar specifically. James Cook gets the handoff, but got a yard at most, still be 3rd down. So Eisenite says, when you're not a football fan, but everyone else is, and you try to awkwardly fit in, go sports! We have over 100 people joining us already. Thank you.
Sounds good. This should be interesting by the end of the game.
Yeah. Thank you very much for everybody who's joined us or has stumbled onto us while trying to find Tom Grossi. 3rd and 1. Another handoff. No.
Oh.
Josh Allen kept it, and that might be counted as a sack.
Tom Grossi, for those of you who don't remember, Tom Grossi rated us on our first ever stream on this channel.
Yeah.
First stream we did. At halftime, I'm upstairs, and I just start hearing Kyle scream, Dad! Dad! Tom Grossi raid!
So it's 4th and 2. I think the Bills are going for it. They are at the Ravens' 26-yard line. They need to reach the 24. Empty back set. Allen is going to run it himself, and he's breaking. He gets about 5 yards, maybe 6. The Bills are now inside the red zone.
Not like many people are going to be trying to kick field goals in that.
I know, right? Jake Elliott missed two kicks in that win over the Rams. So the Commanders might get some help from if Jake Elliott keeps missing kicks. 1st and 10 at the 19.5. Allen hands off to James Cook, who
gets around
avoids the tackler and gets about 9 yards on the ground, closer to 8. Eyes and Eyes says you have 86 viewers on Twitter, doing really well there.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody signing.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Marlon Humphrey was pulling James Cook's hair. I know it's tempting to try and tackle the dude like that, but I'm pretty sure that would result in unnecessary roughness. 2nd and 2 at the 11. Josh will once again hand off to James Cook, who keeps running and gets about 7 yards.
Yep. We're going to be here all night.
About 6 yards. 1st and goal from the 5. They live, we sleep, says Go Jaws and Kyle. Thank you.
Hey, bud, how you doing?
So
So
it's 1st and goal from the 5. So let's see what formation. Allen and Cook in the backfield. Allen will hand off to James Cook, and he'll be tackled around the 1. The 2nd and goal from the 1. So Buffalo's red zone touchdown percentage this season was 68.1 in the regular season and postseason combined.
That's crazy.
Yeah. 2nd and goal from the 1. Handoff to touchdown Ray Davis. He was on my fantasy team at a couple of points in this season. Yeah, Ray Davis. He's, I believe, the rookie running back. So, yeah, Ray Davis makes it look easy. 70 yards, 9 rush, 2 pass in just a few seconds under 6 minutes. Tyler Bass, the kick is good.
Wow.
So, yeah, we already tied at 7.
This is going to be whoever has the ball last.
4:43 to go. Well, it'll be more about who makes the first screw up.
Well, that too. Eventually somebody's going to fumble or something. That too.
So, yeah. Tied at 7. Irish Explorer says, access the ground hard.
That's debatable. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
So, yeah, it looks like
this is going to be a good one.
No defense, which is exactly what the NFL is wanting out of their product.
Yes. And the good part about this is that if it was the Dolphins, it'd already be 14-0 Buffalo. You know?
Whatever that is, it's like every celebration is designed to make you want to eat.
I mean, football did not turn our son into a promotion for
Game food. Buy one, get one spicy chicken sandwiches from...
So, yeah, it's going to be a matter of who can make a defensive stop. A defensive stop.
What kind of unhealthy garbage snack am I gonna have after the first quarter?
Why don't you feel great?
I should have
Turns
bought
out,
something at the
oatmeal can make your
store.
glucose spike, which could actually
I
make you
didn't.
want to eat more. Your body just reacts to different foods
Hmm.
differently.
So
So use Lingo. It's a biosensor that shows you what works
Irish
for your
says
body.
he's referring to a metal song after bad translation.
Just to record
Enter
what works for
Sandman
you.
translated, gripping your pillow tights to access your pillow's heart. Hello, Braves Panthers guy. How you doing?
Very cool.
Spaceman says Goodell needs to go. He's worse than Gary Bettman.
Oh, that's tough, man.
Is he worse than Rob Manfred, though?
I don't know about worse than Bettman. At least Goodell knows how to grow the game.
Well, Gary knows how to grow the game. He'll just keep expanding.
Yeah, but it's they do some things
So-
that
Oh,
ouch.
I believe Mitchell might have seen his ancestors on that tackle. Whew. iDog says, "Let's go Ravens." Oof,
Oh,
yeah.
they hit each other. That was the hardest part. The two Bills hit each other more than anything. That was that pop you heard.
So Lamar Jackson is already 3 of 4 for 60 yards and a touchdown. Vegas lost to the Preds 6-2 and the Blackhawks 5-2. What in Sam hell? Hand off to Derrick Henry. Taken down behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of at least one. The Ravens have not been able to get Derrick Henry going yet.
It's early. But, in this weather, the defense,
Yeah.
they're not going to run out of energy because it's too hot, but their footing also, all it takes is one guy to slip.
Yeah.
And if Henry plants and takes off and the dude slips, it's over.
So it's 2nd and 11 from the 27. Lamar back to pass. He tosses downfield. It is intercepted. Where was he throwing that?
When did Tua start playing for the Ravens?
My assumption is that he was intending to throw it to Rashad Bateman.
I think somebody must have broke one way and he thought they were going the other way.
That is, I think Taylor Rapp is the name. He comes away with the interception for the Bills.
Dang.
How do you lose by 3+ goals to the Blackhawks and Predators?
That's Vegas?
That's Vegas.
Well, it can happen.
iDog says, "Damn it, Lamar, please don't make me watch a Chiefs Bills AFC Championship." Oh, well, we need another installment in Chiefs Bills.
I would assume that when they come back and show the replay, that whoever he was throwing it to broke the wrong way, and Lamar thought he was going one direction, and they went the other. That's the only thing that makes sense there.
So Bills versus Redskins Super Bowl 26 rematch from the 1991 season would be awesome. I'll take that right now because it means no Chiefs. Please. iDog says, "I don't want either of them in the Super Bowl, Bills or Chiefs." Well, if you had to choose between the two of them, which one would you take? So yeah. Well, as soon as we start talking about whoever loses is going to be the first one to make a mistake, well,
right.
Lamar.
Yeah, good point.
Lamar.
That's right. You did that. Huh?
I mean, I really think it
I mean, you caused Toronto to come back and win.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Then you screwed it up for the Lions. Now you caused Tamar to have an interception. What's going on? Are you doing some kind of voodoo magic?
iDog says the meteor. I'm pretty sure that's what Giants fans are rooting for in the Eagles Commanders NFC Championship game. I mean, either it's Saquon going to the Super Bowl or it's the Commanders with a rookie quarterback going to the Super Bowl. Irish says, keep ruining Lamar, please.
They didn't even show the replay of it to see what happened.
So it's 1st and 10 for Buffalo at their own 43-yard line. Allen back to pass. He tosses down the middle. That's Dalton Kincaid, who gets 11 yards in the first down.
All right, here, they're going to show it. I want to see.
And guess what? Milano wasn't there in week 4, so he's going to go ahead and rush right through the B gap. And his ability to swim move. This is what happens.
What?
Throw interceptions. Only 4 all year for Lamar.
Where is he throwing it?
He must have.
He had to throw it early.
He threw it too early. I guess.
But that wouldn't make. Well, yeah, no, I guess right.
So it's 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Handoff to James Cook, and he's going to lose 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Ravens fans are going to lose it if he pulls the, like the mistakes you were talking about in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
That's exactly that same thing. Hands on his head.
Yeah.
Getting all upset about it. If he pulls that again.
Colin says, what about waive Adam Boquist and make Bjornfoot full time with Uvis?
I don't think we would have to waive Boquist to do that though.
2nd and 12 from the Ravens 48 for the Bills. Josh back to pass. He looks, the toss is complete. That is Samuel. That was about a 9-yard gain.
There's the flag.
It's a holding against the left tackle of Buffalo.
Crowd doesn't like it. Let's see. That?
They called that a hold? You got to be kidding me. Space. Even Romo is saying that's a terrible call.
Yeah.
Romo is saying that's a terrible call. It's 2nd and 22 instead of 3rd and 3. And I think they're going to. So the Ravens give 5 yards back, so it'll be 2nd and 17. Spaceman says, I'm in Bayside Marketplace right now by the Heat Arena. That's cool. BGK says, hey, Jaws, what's up? I've waited 33 years for my team to make it back to the NFC Championship game. I'm so pumped. Congratulations. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Been waiting almost as long for the Dolphins to make it back to the AFC Championship. 2nd and 17, and Allen is just going to run for his life because his offensive line is... Oh, are they going to call? There's a late shove, and no flags come out.
Really?
No, this was not supposed to be a quarterback draw.
So it's 3rd and 17. And the late shove by several defenders against Dalton Kincaid, and they don't call anything. So 3rd and 17 for the Bills. Allen back to pass. He lobs it deep. He heaves it. It'll be incomplete.
Exactly the same thing as what Lamar did.
VGK says, I was 9 the last time Washington was there. Adonis says, horrible penalty. These refs deserve to lose their jobs. Not
Yeah,
even
that
joking.
that took them out of field goal range and everything.
So Buffalo, instead of 3rd and 3, is forced to punt on 4th and 17. So here's the punt. It will be fair caught inside the 10. And Sims was the man who made the fair catch. So 41 seconds left in the first quarter, which means
punt, commercial. Then they're going to come back and they're going to make 1 or 2 plays. Then it'll be the quarter, and then go to commercial again.
And that's everything wrong with football, besides the horrible reffing.
When it comes to barefoot in the NFL, it's easy to enjoy. Little Caesar stuffed crazy crust is stuffed with cheese and has a delicious buttery garlic flavor.
Adonis says, unfortunately, no one will ever change to refs at all.
No.
There was more time. Pizza.
The booking app I used didn't have Asian food, so an AI agent didn't know to move my reservations inside or know what I like to eat, which is not that. What's up, my brother?
So what do we think?
We really needed this rain.
Are we going to see even more BS from the refs?
Well, it's the NFL, so I'm sure we will.
It's what AI was meant to be. We got you, brother.
Touches.
So many commercials.
Right?
VGK says he can't even tackle Mahomes anymore without a flag.
Oh, I
being
know. Did you see both of those plays?
I saw the roughing the passer.
Oh my God! If you would have saw the unnecessary roughness, it was worse. It was worse.
Damn.
Get 1.9% APR for up to 60 months.
He was scrambling and he was running behind, beyond the line of scrimmage,
Uh-huh.
and
So creamy.
you couldn't quite tell what he was getting ready to do, and so the guys started to hit him. And as that happened at the same time, he decided to half-ass slide. And then they collided.
Mm-hmm.
And while they did hit him a little bit, the biggest collision was the two players, defensive players, hitting themselves. And they called unnecessary roughness, claiming that he had slid, but it was extremely obvious that he slid way too late.
Coming up at halftime, don't miss a sneak peek at the 1923 Season 2 official trailer starring Harrison Ford.
So
Sunday, February 23rd.
we're just waiting for. Here we are. We'll get all of 2 plays. Get all of 2 plays at most, and then it'll be
time
the end
for
of.
more commercials.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 9 for Baltimore. Lamar hands off to Derrick Henry, and there he goes for only 10 yards.
Boy, he was one step away from that going all the way. I don't know if there was anybody behind it. Nope, right there. If he would have broke that tackle, it's over.
Pittsburgh team last week. They ran more jumbo at the end of the year and 2 back sets than any other time throughout the year, and it's really imposed their will.
So
why did the clock stop? It started back up. So they're not going to run another play, I don't think.
Colin says snow games are always an instant classic.
Yep. Well, they might try to get it off.
They snap a play. It's Justice Hill with the handoff, and I believe he'll be ruled about a yard. It was a 9-yard run, end of the first quarter. It'll be 2nd and 1 when we return.
I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, if you're going upstairs, could you get me more water?
No, we ran out of water. There's no more water.
50% off all menu price Domino's pizzas when you order online right now.
Oh.
Right now.
Right now. Right now.
Right now. Right now. 50% off, honey. Right now.
All right, so the second quarter will be coming up.
60 is perfect for whichever version of me I need to be. Over to Aaron. The Bose audio system gets me ready for the stadium energy. Let's go. This spacious blue robe allows me to keep an eye on my son and a little space to myself. Over to Aaron. Second row heated seats.
All right, so what do we think? How the Ravens basically got bailed out by the refs after Lamar threw that awful interception. The Bills' drive was killed where it stood by that horrendous offensive holding penalty.
Maybe now, my friends will believe it.
If this is what we did for one delivery, see what we can do for your business. FedEx.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. What's going on here?
Coach saves so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan. Decide to bundle practice with ballet.
Let's not just say bundle and save. Hey, Hutch. Less talking, more dancing. Double time. Boodle it, stop it, boodle it, stop
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
I want to see that on game day.
Like a good neighbor.
So, what do we think?
Greatness hurts.
If you had to pick who did better in the first quarter, would it be the Ravens or Bills?
Nobody sees me coming. I think she's trying to flirt with you.
Still commercial?
Yeah, it's still commercial.
Jesus, almost as long as a damn hockey intermission.
Presented by Enjoy TurboTax. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
The AFC Championship is at 6:30, Dads.
Okay.
You thought it was around 8.
Oh,
What time is the Panthers game on that Sunday?
I'll have to look. I thought the one was at 6 and 8. I'll have to look again.
2nd and 1 for the Ravens at the 28-yard line. Lamar will hand off to Justice Hill again, and he gets around 10 yards. Colin says 7:30, I believe.
This is where you got to shorten the space right here. They get numbers. I mean, just an incredible
So-
season plan. John Harbaugh, Todd Monken, they say, who do you want to be and how are we going to really grow this offense?
It is now 1st and 10. Ravens have the slight lead in rushing yards and in passing yards. First and 10 from their own 39. Lamar back to pass. He looks, he is going to run for it. He gets the first down. He gets about 15 yards on the ground and is involved in a heavy collision. He appears to be okay. Colin says actually 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday against Vegas. Isn't that 8 p.m.
That's 8 our time, yeah.
He's going to get there as fast as any quarterback ever. Musso did an excellent job.
So
We'll figure it out. We'll work it out.
So it's 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 45-yard line for the Ravens. Lamar is going to fall over, and he's touched down at the 50. So it's a 5-yard loss. It is.
Oh, he just
Yeah, Tyler Lindenbaum, the center, got pushed back by, I believe, Chandler Jones. And yeah, that trips up Lamar. It's 2nd and 14. Second and 14 from the 49. Lamar back to pass. He has to lob it, and that is Isaiah Likely getting immediately tackled after about a 5-yard catch. 3rd and 9.
He's lucky that one didn't get picked off, too.
Yeah. So it's 3rd and 9 for the Ravens. They are at the Buffalo 45 or so. Lamar back to pass. He looks, he tosses. It's Anthony Miller who gets around 20, 15.
Yep.
I wonder if he's in because there's no Safe Flowers.
And so you're looking to see, okay, is someone wrong with him? Yes. Now you know it's man. Just throw it underneath through crossing routes. Run away from people.
10, 15. It was about a 17 yards catch and run. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 28. Lamar back to pass. He lobs it. It is dropped by Mark Andrews.
Jeez.
It would have been about an 8-yard completion instead of 2nd and 10. Matt Milano.
Oh, my God. That is so much more than what the dude did to Mahomes.
But there was no head or neck contact. That is the rule, apparently. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from the 28 of Buffalo for Ravens. Bobbled snap. And then Lamar, he fumbled the ball.
No.
Oh, my God. It's Miller of the Bills. And Justice Hill will save the touchdown, but the Bills are going to have the ball around the Ravens' 20-yard line.
This is why we don't trust Lamar in the AFC Championship game again.
First ball
against the Chiefs.
Lamar he bobbled what seemed to be a high snap. Oh, well, it was an awkward snap, and then he got dragged down and just dropped the ball. And then number 40, Miller.
Yeah.
Only Justice Hill prevented him from getting the touchdown. Irish says, excellent. iDog says, I hate the Bills.
Yeah, but we hate the Chiefs more.
Yeah. We hate the Chiefs so much more. Pacharo says, why couldn't Lamar just let himself get sacked? So that's 2 turnovers already. We're not even halfway through this second quarter.
He is single-handedly keeping Buffalo in the game.
So Ty Johnson runs for 4 to about the Ravens 21, 2nd and 6.
It's just like the game last year against Kansas City.
iDog says, I hate them equally. So this is Lamar's first game this season with 2 giveaways.
He does this every postseason.
It's 2nd and 7 for the Bills at the Ravens 21. Cook next to Allen in the backfield. Josh back to pass. He throws. That is Khalil Shakir. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. Spaceman says hating the Bills as a Dolphins fan is like hating the Panthers as a Bruins fan.
Yeah, I get it.
iDog says Lamar is not helping his playoff reputation.
No.
So it's 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Josh will hand off to James Cook, who gets about. Oh,
geez,
wait, he's getting
still
pushed
going.
towards the end
He's
zone.
still going.
He's still going, and he'll finally be taken down
Wow.
around the 1. That was a team effort to get him all the way down
Yep.
to the 1.
What
Hey,
is it?
Dana, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you,
Much
Dana.
appreciated.
Much appreciated.
Thank you, Dana.
So, yeah, a bunch of offensive guards and tackles helped.
Yeah, I thought they were going to get him there.
They got very close, so it once again sets up the Bills with 2nd and goal at the 1. Look how close he was.
Know.
We are under 9 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Allen going to take it himself.
Allen, it is a
Yep,
QB
touchdown.
sneak touchdown. Wow. So,
thank you very much, Lamar. Appreciate that.
Irish Explorer says, reminds me of what some tries are like in rugby. Loads of tackles and very slight advances until they score, though 5 points and 2 extra points. iDog says, ugh, why? So here's Tyler Bass attempting to make it a 7-point game. The kick is up. It is good. It is 14-7. Bills over Ravens. I think Lamar might get run out of Baltimore if
he does this again.
If
yes,
he can't pick the Ravens back up and into this game. Dana says, anyone in South Florida, don't forget to get your buy one, get one free Huey Magoo's 3-piece meal after the Panthers win, and get your buy one, get one 3 free playable when the Panthers score 3 goals. Just picked mine up and heading home.
Nice.
So yeah, the Ravens.
What the heck?
I guess I might have lagged ahead.
No, you shouldn't have lagged anything. Or it just froze. Yeah, we're connected. Everything's fine.
Let's see. Wi-Fi connection connected.
Yeah, and it's actually Ethernetted in, so it should be wired.
Let's see. Spaceman says, I wish Publix offered free chicken tender subs every day after a Panthers win.
Did anybody else's feed freeze up?
I'll try exiting and re-entering. Let's see. Okay.
So
here we go. We're back.
Okay.
So yeah. Well, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens will take the field again, and this time they are going to have to try and get the touchdown to tie the game.
He's got to stop doing that, man.
Turning over the ball.
Right. It's almost like watching Tua when, every time we play a good team.
Yeah.
All in one place. Intuit QuickBooks, your way to money.
So yeah. Here we are.
Is that true? I've already told you, it's co-MVPs to me. I think Lamar's had a historic season. I think Allen has played as well as
someone in Buffalo is holding. Even Romo knows Allen is the real MVP. Can't spell Super Bowl without Josh Allen.
This was such a fun game to see. If it would have been weighted, you can't. But it would have been cool to see.
So the Ravens will return this punt kickoff. Mitchell crosses the 30, taken out of bounds before he reaches the 35. Spaceman thinks Allen is McDavid of the NFL. Dana says, I kind of like the Bills. I have a soft spot for them. So yeah, the only real difference between Jackson's and Allen's performance is, Lamar has thrown the interception and lost the fumble. So regular season, 14 games with 2+ turnovers and 94 starts. Postseason, 4-8. 1st and 10 from the 35 for Lamar and the Ravens. Lamar back to pass. He looks. He will scramble to his right. He takes an eternity and chooses to run with the ball. He might have.
Oh, that's going to be 15.
He might have gotten. And now.
Not?
There's no flag.
How was there no flag on that?
He was still in bounds.
I thought he must have been. Maybe I didn't see it right.
Dana says, I went to a few Bills games up there when I lived in Hamilton, Ontario.
You don't see Oliver that grabs him right before he's out of bounds, so they're allowing him to finish the tackle there as opposed to a hit that happens or is initiated after he's out of bounds.
I bet if that happened to Mahomes, they would have called that
the whole team
unnecessary.
would have been ejected. They would have forfeited the game.
1st and 10 from the 45. Lamar will hand off to Derrick Henry, who gets about...
What is happening here? Not this stuff.
About 6 or 7 yards. We're on Fubo. This should not be happening.
Should not be happening. But it is.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, our internet could be having problems, but it's not having any problems. Is it wired or is it Ethernetted in? I've got the Ethernet in, but what's the TV picked up?
Okay.
Our feed is freezing up.
You've got to be joking.
Yeah, we're connected. It says we're connected.
Yeah. Let me back out.
We've never had this problem, but we are in the middle of a snowstorm.
Yeah. Probably have a terrible connection. I see the Wi-Fi signal going in and out. So it's third and 1. We missed whatever the second down play was.
Yeah, and then we got a timeout.
So John Harbaugh calls the timeout with 6:45 to go in the second.
Boy, quick first half.
Yeah.
Well, Baltimore better do something because if they get behind too far, they're just not going to be coming back.
Yeah. The Bills get the ball to start the second half because they deferred.
Right.
So 6:48 to go in the second. It's 3rd and 1. It is, I believe, a QB sneak.
Yeah, looks like they're going to have given it to him.
Yeah, it'll be first down at about the Buffalo 44.
Well, you don't want to have your quarterback take all these hits, but you do want a guy the size of Josh Allen taking the hits. Lamar's a little bit lighter. We know how fast he's in the edge.
Yeah,
so
way got it.
iDog says, I didn't catch that. Who did they say was on the cart? Lamar back the pass. He throws it downfield. It is caught.
Oh, wow. I thought it was going to be a touchdown, but it's
Rashad Bateman with a huge catch.
Wow, right at the 1.
A 42-yard throw. And Rashad Bateman sets up the Ravens with 1st and goal.
It's not an easy catch.
Getting deep here, and he just gets his eyes in the wrong place looking at Lamar Jackson.
So it's the longest play by either team tonight. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line for Lamar and the Ravens. Handoff, Derrick Henry goes nowhere. He might have even lost a yard. Oh, something is going on. We saw a ref fall down along with a couple players. Surprisingly, no flags being thrown at the moment.
Oh, he just got knocked down while he was trying to break those guys up.
So it's 2nd and goal from the 3. Lamar handoff, no, play action. And now he's going to get sacked.
Ooh.
Wow. It'll be about 3rd and goal from the 8. So they chose play action, and yeah, Lamar got surrounded, made it back maybe to the 7 before falling down. It's 3rd and goal at the 8-yard line.
What do you do? Would you even try to kick it in? I guess they kicked extra points. So.
Lamar back the pass. He looks, he throws. It is. I think that was intercepted.
Was it?
Or
no,
incomplete.
It was dropped.
So it's 4th and goal.
They're going to have to kick a field goal.
So, yeah, that was an incompletion.
Yeah.
A second time that the Lamar to Derrick Henry connection has failed. So it's a 26-yard field goal attempt for Justin Tucker, and it is good. Baltimore makes it 14-10.
Now Baltimore's defense has got a job here because 14-10, Buffalo could double dip. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Get points right before the half and right after the half.
Yeah, well, there's 3:43 to go.
That's what I mean. If it could be 28-10 before Lamar gets the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never be a kicker, Eli. You'll just have to be a quarterback with me and Dad.
So this year, apparently, they're doing the kick of destiny between the Manning brothers. Yeah. So, yeah, now Josh Allen and the Bills offense return to the field. And he had 1st and goal from the 2 and could only come away with the field goal.
Yeah. Who does that remind you of? But in their defense, they did give it to Henry on 1st down, and he didn't go nowhere. But you can't. If you're Lamar, you can't take that sack. Throw it out of the end zone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't take a sack there.
And if the Bills player had been in the right position or the ball had taken a bounce, I think that would have been another interception.
Yeah, it looked like it was possible.
Introducing the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Craving Spots.
I'm not gonna lie, that looked pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Yeah. If we lived where we could just DoorDash some Taco Bell, I don't think I've had Taco Bell in 25 years.
You probably aren't missing much. At least
I'm not saying I am.
Your stomach would advise you not to reintroduce yourself to Taco Bell.
Just saying, I know I don't think I've had it while you kids were alive. I don't think so. I never used to eat very much Taco Bell. I can't imagine what kind of sodium contents are in all that stuff now.
Yeah.
My fast food sin was always Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, the sliders and the biscuits.
Yeah.
You hear him? He talking the same thing I said.
Yeah.
You're copying me. They got the house bugged, Kyle.
So here's the kick.
Right.
It'll be a touchback. 3:43 to go in the second quarter.
Buffalo Bills super fan with 2 tickets, 2 round-trip flights, and a hotel room in New Orleans for the Super Bowl next month. Charlie,
That's awesome.
It's been just remarkable. A volunteer at St. Luke's Mission of Mercy on the east side of Buffalo since 2000, which serves over 1,000 people per day.
So 1st and 10 at the 30 for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Allen back the pass. He will check down to James Cook, who gets about 8 yards. Oh. So Taylor Rapp injures his his
you
hip.
see how that leg just planted and just.
They were saying it was a hip injury.
Yeah, but his leg planted and then his hip.
I see. Irish Explorer says, I only learned what a slider was last August because of my relations from Buffalo. 2nd and 3 from the 37.
It's that soft white bread, small little roll, like a mini.
Pitch to Ray Davis. He's got some room. He crosses midfield.
Oh, Baltimore's fixing to lose this game real quick here.
Close to a 15-yard run, you were saying?
So it's the soft roll with the little piece of fried chicken on it.
Yeah.
Fried chicken patty.
Yeah.
With 1 pickle and light mayo.
Nice.
Oh, it was so good. And it was a quarter. A quarter.
Yeah.
I would get like 10 of them in a Mountain Dew. It wouldn't even cost me like $4.
Wow. 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 47-yard line. Allen will hand off to Ray Davis again, and he breaks a couple of tackles. He might have gotten the first down.
Somebody's hurt in Baltimore.
It's the 2-minute warning. Spaceman says, Jaws, what's your favorite restaurant to eat?
Well, I don't go out to eat very much anymore. I could probably count on one hand how many times I've been out to eat in the last 10 years. Like being at home and let's go out to eat. Like obviously we ate out while we were down in Florida. But all the restaurants I used to go to, everything's changed. It's so expensive now. I mean, when my ex-wife and I would go to like Fridays or something when the kids were young, the burger was $7. You know what I mean? You go to Fridays and it's the big cheeseburger with the fries and the whole thing, $6.95. And now it's like double that cost.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of principle at some point where it's just like, I ain't paying $14 for a burger.
Pizza is the lead. Get a large stuffed crust pizza.
So
16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at
you were about to say.
And the Mexican restaurant closed, right? The one in town.
Yeah,
that was like the only place I like to go around here. The Italian restaurant is okay.
Yeah,
it's all right.
We haven't been
it's
there.
It's just crazy. If two people are going to go to dinner, even at a quote cheap place, it'll be $50.
Yeah.
for lunch.
Mm.
Intuit TurboTax presents
It's not worth it.
an expert at work. The Ravens defense showed their speed against the Steelers. Linebacker Michael Pierce and defensive tackles Latafa Ewing and Namdi Madubuike combined for
Well, I hope this doesn't turn into a blowout, though.
Yeah, I was hoping for a good game.
Yeah.
Like, if the Bills manage to get touchdowns on this drive and the start of the third quarter, it's going to get out of hand
Right.
really fast for the Ravens.
Yep.
Want more stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the
So-
league in receiving touchdowns?
The 2 minutes warning has ended. 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Allen hands off to James Cook.
There's
Easy first down. So I guess at some point Buffalo might call timeouts if they are able to drive the football down and want to get the even if they have to settle for a field goal, they'll be up by 7 with a chance to make it up by 14 at the start of the third.
Right.
So Allen, quick pass to Khalil Shakir, who gets tackled after about 4 yards. And now the Bills will probably be calling their first timeout.
Nope, Baltimore.
Baltimore calls their second timeout.
They want to have a chance to maybe have a minute left.
So
Don't forget, there's ultrasound line. A Denny.
So yeah, the Bills have a chance to go up by multiple scores.
Yes.
Doors are new beginnings.
And
An advisor can help you open those doors through personalized money management that can evolve with new chapters, and that can proactively view your entire portfolio with an eye on taxes.
so what do you think has been your favorite moment of the game so far?
Enjoy moments together.
The Lamar fumble
Because doors are meant to be
and the Lamar interception. Yeah. It's nice to watch somebody else's quarterback implode that's not your own.
It's a lifesaver.
The most powerful clean in the
Yeah.
universe.
Looking good.
Thank you.
See Captain America: Brave New World.
They
So
moved
many
him.
commercials.
I know. They just never end, Kyle.
It's a 30-second timeout.
I know.
Liberty Mutual. You're just a flightless bird. No, he's a dreamer, Frank.
Doug. Well, I'll be. That bird really did it. Only pay for what you need.
That's the thing that kills me with football is all
Right.
the commercials.
I know. They never end.
Is it my imagination or was it not like this?
No, it's gotten worse. The length of the commercial break seems to have gotten worse.
Lamar Jackson. What about me? I'm on an all-new Hollywood Squares right after the game tonight. With Nate Ferguson, Drew Barrymore.
Wait a minute.
She spreads positivity like I spread rain.
Hey, that's my gig. What are they doing? They're copying my puppets.
Yeah,
They even got my Francisco voice.
the house really is bugged.
I told you the house is bugged. What the hell was that? They stole my idea, Kyle.
So 2nd and 6 from the 32.
Come on, you stupid Dolphins.
Josh will hand off to James Cook, who only gets a yard at most.
That place stunk. I mean, it's an awfully long field goal to be playing for.
Baltimore calls
Yeah.
their last timeout with 1:13.
They go to commercial.
It's okay. We'll get on the next one.
Pressure's getting to him.
Maybe we should change it up.
Now I got it.
Keenum, get loose.
There we go. Daddy's got this.
Hey, you got us this far. Keenum's going to finish the drive.
You got it. Yeah. Okay.
If only there were backups in real life. But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
Let's see. Spaceman says, I trust some Buffalo fans, but not most of them. So it's 3rd and 5 with 1:13 to go. The Bills are just 1 for 3 on 3rd down conversions tonight. So it looks like they are going to pass the ball. 3rd and 5 near the 30. Allen, he tosses it deep.
Oh my God, where's the flag?
And they are going
There
to
it
call the
is.
flag. Is that going to be against?
No, that's totally going to be against Baltimore. He knew it. I mean, he practically tackled the dude.
So that was Tre'Davious White against
That's what he does. I mean,
Keon
literally.
Coleman.
No, maybe he didn't tackle him, but
Yeah, you have to let Keon Coleman
Right.
go there, buddy. So yet another self-inflicted wound that gives Buffalo 1:08
yeah.
and 3 timeouts to work with and just 12 yards to go until another touchdown. Josh will hand it off to James Cook, gets about 3 yards,
What
maybe
Baltimore
4.
needs here is a turnover. There's
And now,
no more timeouts for them to take.
I thought Buffalo was going to start taking
No, why
timeouts.
would they?
Spaceman says 1993 we won the Super Bowl against them, even though it was 10 years before I was born. I think he's talking about the Giants. Yeah, the Giants winning that Super Bowl against the Bills.
Well, he was talking about Redskins.
I think it was a different. Oh, here Allen is going to run. He's still on his feet, and then he gets tackled
Now they
around
call it timeout.
the 4. It'll be about 3rd
Are they
and
going
2.
to call a timeout? Buffalo? There it
They
goes.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, Spaceman is the Giants fan.
Oh, okay. Buffalo lost so many Super Bowls in a row. I forgot all the teams they lost to.
Sunday again, 2 trips to Super Bowl 59 on the line, beginning at 3 Eastern with the NFC Championship on Fox. And then the AFC Championship, we'll have it for you at 6:30 Eastern right here on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Kansas City awaiting the winner of this one. Of course, they opened the season winning by a toenail over the Ravens in that thriller. And, of course, the Chiefs played here in November with the Bills beating them.
So Allen
Get to the head by Humphrey.
Marlon Humphrey had a helmet-to-helmet hit against Josh Allen.
Josh takes a lot of big hits. He ramps up his running in the playoffs.
Yeah, but,
Tua would never got up from that.
yeah, that would have been it for Tua. 3rd and 2 from the 4.5-yard line. They need to reach the 2. He's going
Allen
to get
takes
it.
it
He is
himself.
going
That's
to
a
get the
touchdown.
touchdown. Wow. That is awesome.
I mean, Baltimore is completely ravening the game. Every season, this is what they do in their last playoff game. They just beat themselves. Now they're yelling MVP.
Yeah. Look at Josh with a powerful run. So it's 70 yards, 7 rush, 2 pass in just 3 minutes and 27 seconds. And the extra point is good.
Yeah.
The Bills have taken a 21-10 lead with just 16 seconds to go in the second quarter. And they get the ball to start the second half.
That penalty was the worst possible thing that could happen to Baltimore.
Yeah.
they would have had him kicking a long field goal in this weather.
When he gets close to first down territory, fourth downs in the red zone, do not let him
And the
speed you.
Ravens have no timeouts, so they'll get the ball back with at most 10 seconds
Yeah,
or
no,
something.
they ain't gonna have time to do anything.
They'll probably take a knee.
It is. I mean, like literally, me and him are two of the strongest quarterbacks I've ever played the game. Yes, Marcellus. That was Richard's push back in the day. Well, I tried to do it, but then I got to Marcellus. I don't think we quite had that play in the back then.
That's for the Bills. 3 touchdowns and a half, all of them coming on the ground. The first by Davis,
So-
and the last 2 by Josh Allen.
I think it's apparent right now. Baltimore coming in.
It is
can impose their will on Buffalo, like they did.
16 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
But I'm saying they're making it even.
So here's the kick.
Serious chance. You had the 2
It
turnovers.
will be returned by the Ravens. And he gets past the 30, brought down at the
I
33.
guess they got enough space to throw along. You know,
They could go for the Hail
you
Mary.
could try it.
Hail Mary, and then perhaps
Gene's mom used to call it the Holy Mary.
if the Ravens got the touchdown and then the 2-point conversion, it would be just a 3-point deficit. But no,
Nope, they
they
just took a knee.
they took the
They
knee.
didn't want to take a chance on Lamar throwing another pick.
iDog says, "Let's go, Meteor. Let's go, Meteor. Let's go." Oh,
I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta grab a snack.
water,
More water.
please, por favor.
You know, this is like $5 a glass. You know.
So we are at halftime, and Derrick Henry has had just 21 yards on the ground.
That's the largest halftime deficit for the Ravens this year.
It's the largest halftime deficit for the Ravens this entire year.
These first half highlights from Verizon and word from the local station. Stuck paying for that old phone?
So yeah, halftime is here, and it's not even 8 o'clock yet. That is good.
Verizon will pay off your phone, and you'll get iPhone 16 with Apple Intelligence on us. Now with Genmoji. That's a value of up to $1,600.
Okay.
All now Verizon.
Okay.
The inauguration of Donald Trump. All-day coverage tomorrow on CBS.
Check it out. Sam Adams made a light beer, crisp and easy drinking.
Your cousin from Boston.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies,
Sam Adams, American.
So yeah, the Bills are absolutely controlling this game. If only they were going to be able to stay at home against the Chiefs. Of course, home field advantage did not help the Bills against the Chiefs last year, so maybe another trip to Arrowhead is what the Bills need. Of course, so of course, the game is far from over, but the Ravens would have to figure out. The Ravens would have to get their acts together really fast. Their defense is up first in the second half.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
Well, one squad's miscues are another's opportunity.
Yeah, Lamar is looking exactly like he has in every critical playoff game that he's lost over the past several years.
Verizon 5G. JB, along with Coach Nate and Matt. Fellas, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Josh Allen in the first half. All right. Early on, they have not thrown many passes. He's only 5 of 7.
So
here was a good one down the middle versus 2 Tampa. He throws this ball over the top to Khalil Shakir for the big game. But here was 4th and 2. They run the quarterback design run up the middle. Josh unstoppable here.
Yeah, Josh Allen has quite literally been running all over the Ravens defense. Yeah, the Lamar Jackson, this is his first game this season with multiple turnovers, and it could not have come at a worse time.
Again, the bad snap, they talk about the weather. He's going to drop this ball, trying to change hands, and protect that by Von Miller. It's going to save a touchdown right there.
So yeah, do we have any Ravens fans or Bills fans in here? So it'd be very, very interesting to hear your thoughts. Like, are the Ravens fans already panicking? Down by 11, and the Bills are about to get the ball to start the second half, and there's no signs that they're able to slow down Josh Allen, and Lamar has turned over the ball multiple times for the first time in this season.
This is Sir Saquon Barkley. My man went for 205 on the ground. They call it Snowcon Barkley in this one. It is your Eagles who will advance. They win this one 28-22. They are facing the Commanders in the NFC Championship game. That will be the third matchup this season. 1-1 they split early up. Listen, it's going to be a good one. And you have two teams that can run the ball, but I'll tell you what, Jaden Daniels has been playing lights out all season long, and it's continued in the postseason. And Saquon Barkley's putting his team on his back. Yeah, he's been unbelievable. Eagles defense stepped up. Jalen Carter, absolute stud at the end of that game. We've got another half to go in this one here, folks.
So, yeah.
In the meantime, the Verizon halftime report will continue after this. CBS Sports
Another half of football will be coming up, and I am very... As much as it's hilarious to see the Bills absolutely kicking the Ravens' ass, I am hoping that it's at least a close game, or at least it turns into an entertaining circus of a game. So let's see what's going on in hockey right now. Right now, the Rangers are beating the Canadiens 2-1 at the end of the first. And the Sens beats the Devils 2-1.
The official trailer for 1923 season 2, starring Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren.
And
Sunday, February 23rd, exclusively on
apparently, Washington Commanders right guard Sam Cosmi will miss the rest of the postseason after he tore his right ACL in the win over the Lions. Let's see. So
anything worth having is worth fighting for.
1923 new season streaming February 23rd.
So what do we think? Are the Ravens going to have any chance of coming back in this game?
An AI injury prediction tool powered by AWS that captures real-time data for every player to identify when players are at the highest risk for injury. And teams are using it to create personalized training and recovery programs, making the game safer for those at the heart of it. That's the future of player health and safety.
So yeah, the Lamar was the first to blink in this game, and it's quickly getting out of hands. Irish says, Bills fan, hopefully the Ravens don't go above 20.
CBS News in New York on the eve of the inauguration of the 47th president of the United States, a major development in the Middle East. 3 women seized by Hamas terrorists 15 months ago have been returned to Israel as part of a new ceasefire deal and reunited with their families. They are 24-year-old Romy Gonen, 28-year-old Emily Damari, and 31-year-old Duran Steinbrecher. In exchange, Israel released dozens of Palestinian prisoners and new aid flowed into Gaza. President Biden today saying the guns in Gaza have gone silent. President-elect Trump tonight calling it a great breakthrough. Earlier, he visited Arlington National Cemetery after returning to Washington. Trump takes the oath of office tomorrow. For more, stay with CBS News 24/7 and join
what do we think though? I think I've said that phrase a bunch of times. Unfortunately, the only drawback to the Bills leading by 11 at halftime with starting in the third is the let's see. Cade says, Bucks fan here, but I'm rooting for the Bills all the way, hoping they'll pull this off tonight. Hello, Rosado. How you doing, buddy? Well, the real test for the Bills, if they get the win against Baltimore tonight, then the Bills have to go to Arrowhead to face off against Mahomes and the Chiefs.
You're way shorter than I thought you'd be. There's a shirtless selfie of me by the dumbbells. Here I am. I do air drumming. I'm a competitive air drummer.
Oh, wow.
iDog says, go NFC team.
The new Hyundai Tucson with advanced tech and safety features. There's joy in every journey.
Rosado says, I don't care who wins as long as it's not the Chiefs. That's the spirit, Rosado. So.
Excuse me, do you have that great non-alcoholic beer?
Let's go, Dolphins. You should be just about done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel better now. I had a PBJ.
Nice.
My teacher said I need to be extra
That was
creative
good.
for next
Let me see what's the snow situation. What's the snow situation?
Good advice can be hard to come by, but if you're injured in the state of Maryland, best advice, call Rice.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
The NFL is sponsored by Intuit TurboTax.
Ravens. iDog says I can't listen to Bills fans bragging about getting there first when we can't even win a playoff game. Sorry.
Yeah, he's definitely staying to one more night. We're gonna have snowball fights tomorrow, and we're gonna film it and put it on the channel.
I don't know if
on the hockey channel. You don't know what?
I don't know if all 3 of us can have snowball fights while being filmed.
I got the camera with the tripod.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
And set up the phone. Yeah, it can be done. I even got the mics that we can record while we're doing it.
So it's the third quarter.
And then it can just devolve into me filming you versus Matthias, because I'll run out of energy quicker. Right? That'd be good. We haven't done something silly like that in a long time.
So to me, you need to at least hold them to 3. But I think if you're the Bills, you got to attack them.
So yeah, the only hope the Ravens have is if they hold the Bills to 3, and it would just be a 2-score deficit instead of a 3-score deficit.
6 for 10 for about 23, 1 interception, the 1 fumble.
1 touchdown.
And that sack didn't help either. The sack that screwed them up.
5 of 769, 2 touchdowns.
And if Buffalo scores a touchdown here, this game is toast.
Yeah. So here's the kick. And it will be returned. That's Ray Davis. He goes out to about the 25.
You want to hear this?
Coach, you give up the touchdown at the end of the half. They get the ball to start this half. What do you need to see from your defense here?
We need to stop the run, first of all. Shots are still going to come up. Do a good job top-down coverage, but stop the run.
You can sense Lamar is frustrated after those turnovers. What did you say to him in the locker room?
Nothing. He didn't need anything. He's a guy talking. We're ready to go. We'll score some points and go win the game.
Thank you.
Thanks. Well, they've been down this season.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 25. Josh will pitch to James Cook, who gets minimal gain, if anything.
Two-dimensional. In that first half, they only threw the football 7 times. Josh Allen completed only 5 throws, and they lead by 11. I told you coming into the game, it was one of my keys. I said, I think Buffalo is better than people
Touchdown,
realize.
punt, touchdown, touchdown.
I mean, certainly if Buffalo plays like this, they will take Kansas City out.
Yeah.
Right now, as soon as they get into a 2 or less situation,
2nd and 9 for the Bills. More like 2nd and 9.5.
Yeah.
Allen back the pass. He looks. He will toss it. It is incomplete, intended for Dalton Kincaid.
Well, that was what Baltimore needed. No doubt.
Well, it's third down.
It's third down. Well, they put 4th down on the graphic there.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's funny. Those guys sliding all over the place.
So, I lost my... They might not be so upset that they don't have home field advantage because they lost at home to the Chiefs in the divisional last year.
Right.
Allen in trouble. He's going to have to throw it away.
Yep.
So the Ravens force a 3-and-out.
Okay. Same thing I said after the last play. That's exactly what they needed.
Zach Gore, D coordinator, you're going to see the motion come across. That's just a guy guarding a receiver out there. Nothing to see.
For intentional grounding on the play. Receiver number 1 was in the area.
So they do not call a foul for intentional ground.
Was in the area.
And you do not account for that. And when Baltimore played in week,
so it's 4th and 9, exactly 1 minute passed in this third quarter. So the Ravens have a chance to bring this back within 1 score. So the Ravens defense does its job.
Yep.
It is caught near the 20. A couple of missed tackles. And he gets out to past the 35. That is Sims.
All right, Lamar. I mean, here's your chance to. Lamar.
Austin says that is exactly what Ravens needed. Like, absolutely exactly.
See if they can make it work. Good Lord with the commercials, Kyle.
Yeah, so many commercials. All right. Anytime now, we could.
It could take the entire morning to figure out which hoodie is the lucky hoodie. It only takes a minute to make a plan. Take a minute, make a plan, never drive impaired.
We could see the Ravens. We could see the Ravens get themselves back into this game.
Yep.
Now, you would rather have the close game than the Bills blowouts, right?
Well,
Maybe make the Bills sweat a little.
I want to watch an entertaining game.
Yeah.
Now, I could receive that entertainment through 3 more Lamar interceptions, including a couple pick sixes and some strip sack fumbles returned for touchdowns. Because if we are truly rooting for the Bills solely because we want them to beat the Chiefs, the less difficult that this game is on Buffalo to win in the second half, the better. I don't think it's going to turn into a kind of a blowout, where you would see, starters coming out.
Creature has the densest fur of any mammal. What was the original title of the 1996 blockbuster horror film Scream?
Oh, boy.
Hollywood.
Georgie and Andy's
Hollywood
Most
Squares.
watched new comedy. Hope for applause. New January 30th.
Ooh, I like that.
Or catch up on Paramount Plus.
All right. Are we going back to the
No,
game?
we're still watching commercials. Good Lord.
All right.
Sugar from that PBJ is hitting me. I feel much better now.
13:48 to go in the third quarter.
Let's go, Dolphins.
1st and 10 from the 36. Lamar incompletes, intended for Nelson Aguilar.
Jeez, the same dude came out of the locker room in the second half.
Jackson is.
They are going to have a feast on him if he does this the whole game.
Yeah. So it's 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry has had only 21 yards of rushing. He had 186 against Pittsburgh. That is Mark Andrews with about a 5-yard catch. 3rd down.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding, ding dong, ding 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 dong.
So it's 3rd and 5 for the Ravens at their own 41. They need to reach the 46 for the first down conversion.
Pick six.
Lamar back to
Before
pass.
pick six.
He looks, he tosses, it is caught by Mark
In
Andrews,
fact, not a pick six.
who gets about 19 yards. The Ravens will have 1st and 10 at midfield.
You know, I watched many a Dan Marino versus Jim Kelly Buffalo playoff games.
Yeah.
And the way that the first half went is very, very similar in the sense that turnovers, mistakes, and the score not being to where it's over yet, but it could be if something bad happened.
I see.
And inevitably, Buffalo would come out in the third quarter and not be able to do anything, and Marino would get the ball back, and we'd have hope because if we score, we could just make it close.
Yeah.
Every time it was an interception. Every time that happened, Marino threw an interception mid-third quarter, and the game went downhill from there.
So Justice Hill had ran for a first down on the previous play, and now it's Derrick Henry's turn.
Here's the hope.
So it's consecutive first downs. Justice Hill and Derrick Henry. But Ravens will have 1st and 10 around the Buffalo 26.
This is going to be a problem for Buffalo moving forward. It's a 12-yard carry. As it goes out.
Here it comes.
Hill returns.
Ravens fans are just starting to feel hope. Just a glimmer
Lamar.
of hope.
Pitches to Justice Hill, who loses about 2 yards.
Yeah, because pitch sweeps in the ice and snow always work so well. Who called that play? They should be instantaneously fired. The field is full of ice. You can't be calling plays like that. Grade school teacher knows better than that.
The Ravens have already had 7 plays for negative yards versus Buffalo's 3.
Here it comes.
2nd and 12 at the Buffalo
on, Lamar.
29-yard line.
Prove me wrong, Lamar.
Lamar back to pass.
Throw. Oh,
Dropped by Mark Andrews.
Are they in field goal range? I mean, if they kick the field goal, it's a 1-score game. That's a long field goal from there.
So
That he's got to make that throw, man. He's open.
yeah, Mark Andrews was open, and
He's got to
Lamar
make that throw.
thought he had the Lamar thought that Mark Andrews had the arm span of a gibbon.
You can't take a sack here. At least get enough yards to get a field goal.
3rd and 12. The play clock is running out. They're going to get called for delay of game. No,
They didn't.
but Lamar is going to take the sack.
And
there's the flag.
game.
I bet that's going to be preferable to the sack.
Oh, the play doesn't count. Oh, they called it, so they got bailed out. They got bailed out by their own incompetence.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So it's 3rd and 17 instead of 4th and infinity. But the Ravens need at least 5, if not 10 yards for makeable field goal range. Justin Tucker had been.
Yeah, but in this ice, that's a 45, 52-yard
Well,
field
he's
goal.
been off this year,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. 3rd and 17, Lamar back to pass. He chooses to check down to Rashad Bateman, about 5 yards at most.
They're going to have to try to kick it. It is not an easy kick from there.
So Matt Milano was doing quarterback spy, and he obliterated Rashad Bateman. So it's 4th and 12 with about 10 minutes left in the third. So in his career, he's at 89.1%. So it's a 47-yard attempt, and it
he made
is
it.
good.
Damn, nice kick. All right,
Right down the
score game.
So it is now 21-13, Bills over Ravens.
Well, Baltimore's keeping themselves in the game.
I think I'm going to use the
What?
restroom.
Where the hell are you going?
I'll be right back.
I'm just playing with you. Huh? Oh, my headache finally went away. I had a peanut butter and jelly, so the medication would work through my bones. Huh?
Y'all see this? Patrick Mahomes is saying goodbye.
Ah, I see that, Rosado.
He was actually saying goodbye to his old phone.
Amazing. You iPhone 16, the team though.
It's the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. That's like peanut butter on jelly.
What time is it anyway?
At T-Mobile, get iPhone 16 on
Shit.
Plus. Plus, family
Well-
switch and save 20% on plans plus streaming versus the other big guys. What is it? Y'all give it away.
I still think Buffalo's going to win this game. I don't trust Lamar, man. That's why I'm rooting for Buffalo. 'Cause I don't trust Lamar to do what needs to be done against Kansas City. Josh Allen used to be a massive turnover machine, but he seems to have turned that around for the most part. But Lamar looks like the same dude who gets the deer in the headlights in the playoffs. It's kind of like when I tell Kyle it's his turn to get a girlfriend to cook for us. He just looks at me like, what? I don't even hear you. In fact, even right now, he's pretending to not hear me. But I know he can hear me. I can feel the disdain for my insinuations that he get a girlfriend. I can feel the energy vibing off of him. It's slapping me in the face saying, no, old man, try it again. Pick better this time. Kyle has decided that his contribution to my attempt to get a new relationship is that he is going to keep the house as messy as he possibly can so that I cannot keep up with the cleaning. Therefore, I would never feel comfortable having a woman over. This is his tactic. The downstairs area, this is his domain where he watches all this TV and everything. And what you don't see, my grandfather's coffee table is right there. And some days I come down here and there's so many plates and bowls and napkins. It looks like a frat party happened the night before. And he just leaves it there for me to clean up.
Are you sure a PB&J was the only thing you had?
No, I had a headache, so I had to take some medicine. And then the medicine didn't kick in until I ate the PB&J. Now I feel just fine. Thank you for asking. That doesn't mean anything I just said is untrue.
Irish says, I actually used that tactic to keep people out of my room.
Yeah,
so
man.
touchback with 9:47 to go.
But that's okay, because we're starting the doggy daycare soon. So you'll have to keep the napkins and the stuff clean, or else the dogs will eat them. Right, Kyle? Wait till you find out what time you got to get out of bed if I got dogs to watch.
It's 1st and 10. Bills. Allen back to pass. He will check down to James Cook, who gets about 3 yards.
We had a great visit with last night, Tony. He's just a remarkable young man.
What? And I have to find out if in a second.
Ohio State, Notre Dame. I'm going to say Ohio State. Ohio State. Yes, Notre Dame.
I have to look at something.
What?
Let's see him. It's 2nd and 7. Toss to Shakir. Only about a yard or two.
What is he saying? Who is it? This is probably...
Adonis says, no, I'm kidding. Jesper Boquist gets 4 times 4.3. No. Jesper Boquist will get 2 times 1.5. And then if he proves it, he can start talking about 3 or 4 million. So now it's 3rd and 5. Allen back to pass. He tosses. It is caught. 1st down. That is Samuel again.
As much as it sucks to miss the playoffs year after year, I think in many ways it would be worse to be like Baltimore, where every year you're good. You win the division most seasons. You even go out and get Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And yet you get to the playoffs, it's the same exact result.
Spaceman, we much prefer the old Dolphins logo to the new one.
Yeah.
Allen will hand it off to James Cook, who runs straight into the pile of bodies and gets no yards.
Pile of bodies. That sounds like a horror movie.
Really, for a long time.
Yeah.
Just understanding conceptually what.
So it'll be 2nd and 10.
And then going and saying, all right, It's still our system, but we're going to do more of this. You guys have to understand they're trying to attack us here, right? Whether it's
Go on, Ravens defense. Are you not unaware, or are you unaware of the importance? Just
2nd and 10. Josh back to pass. It will be caught. That is Khalil Shakir. Around
have there
6
been
yards.
any incompletions for Buffalo where the dude just wasn't open? You know what I mean? Like every play, there's guys just wide open. Baltimore's just not covering.
Yeah, so the Ravens defense had turned it around since week 11, but now they have surrendered 21 points. It's a check down to
Bubble
Dawson
screen to
Knox.
Oh boy.
So it's 4th and 5. The Ravens are going to force another punt. What was that play call?
What was that play call exactly?
Great job of disguising that pressure, and it's going to be a screen out there, and Humphrey and Van Noy fly out there.
Rangers 2, Habs 2, second period. So yeah, the Bills now have to punt again.
That's interesting.
They picked up 1 first down in 2 drives to start the quarter. That's not the 2 score lead.
The Bills have picked up just 1 first down on their 2 drives to start the second half.
Yeah.
So here's the punt. It will be called. Oh, it rolls into the end zone. Touchback for the Ravens. $5:21 to go in the third quarter.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, which one you want? The burger or the fried? Take the fried chicken.
I'm taking the. That's
You can't I took the fried chicken, so you have to have the burger.
By God. Red Wing 0, Stars 2, first periods.
Don't you dare say it looks like the Red Wings are going to lose that game. Huh? Tell the people what you did.
Well, apparently I said it looked like the Canadians were going to win, and they gave up 7 unanswered goals.
It was 3-0, and he made the statement in the middle of the stream that it looks like Toronto's going to lose, so we'll catch up in the standings. And Toronto immediately responded with 7 straight goals.
I mean, just what happens? What even happens to the Canadians' goaltending?
The Montembeault.
Montembeault?
Yeah.
David says, I was pissed when I saw that.
You met the challenge piece by piece. You didn't quit then. Don't start now. If you've had hormonal and chemotherapy, ask your doctor about Pluvicto, a different type of treatment for PSMA-positive metastatic prostate cancer that targets PSMA-positive cancer cells, so you can be you for longer. And that's
that bread looks good.
Yeah, that does look delicious.
Yeah.
Which may increase the risk for cancer and cause fetal harm. Drink plenty of fluids, urinate often, use contraception, and talk to your doctor about ways to reduce the risk of exposing others to radiation during and after treatment.
Good Lord.
Low levels of blood cell count.
What does the pill do?
It helps your prostate cancer.
Well, I mean, I guess it helps your prostate cancer. I guess some of the side effects are worried.
So,
all right. So then, since you refuse to get a girlfriend to cook for us, you hereby give me permission to show up with a new dog at any time I see fit. You have a choice. Your choices include get a girlfriend to cook for us. I can bring home any dog I want. Or C, when I say it's time to start getting up on time to help me watch the dogs and the doggy daycare, you don't complain and you clean up your own napkins. Those are your 3 choices.
So it's 1st and 10, Baltimore at the 20.
He just ignores me. It's like I don't exist.
It is a handoff
Like
to Derrick Henry. It's about a 7-yard run for King Henry.
Nope. See, there it comes. That's what you're going to try to massage me. I'm not that easily manipulated.
Are you sure?
You know, if I get a girlfriend that cooks and gives me massage, you're going to have no way to manipulate me anymore.
Rangers 3 Habs 2. That doesn't help you. Rangers 3 Habs 2 second periods. 2nd and 3 for the Ravens. A handoff to King Henry, who is probably going to be ruled short. It'll be 3rd and inches.
Fine.
It was a perfectly good football game going on.
What? I'm watching it. Huh? I'm color commentator. Color commentator. I'm adding color.
Okay.
Huh?
So Derrick Henry has already matched his rushing yards total from the first half.
Can you not see the Florida
Hands
Super
off.
Chats coming?
Oh,
no!
Oh, he was one tackle away from going all the way down for the touchdown. So that
was so close to almost a tie game.
That was about a 15 yards run.
If I'm Buffalo, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous right now.
Yeah, well, 2 straight punts to start the second half, and it is still a 1-score game because they allowed the field goal. And now the Ravens are at 1st and 10 on their own 46. They only need about 20 yards. Start thinking about field goal range. Here is a pass to
first down.
Mark Andrews, another first down. There's a flag on the play.
Flagio. Wow.
It was holding. It was defensive holding.
Listen.
His $240,000 body maintenance plan, which includes a personal chef, advanced recovery methods like massages, hyperbaric oxygen, and
See, that's what I need.
he takes vitamins and nutrients. He has a strict diet. All of that dedication.
Let's see.
Oh,
Justice Hill is going to
Whoa.
the 20. That was about a 20-yard run.
Buffalo, what are you doing?
Buffalo, you okay over there? I know I wished for a closer game, but
yeah. I mean, would Henry run all over Kansas City?
I don't know. Well, they haven't faced each other since week 1. Remember, Fateau? There's Derrick Henry. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. First and goal.
What the hell's happened in the Buffalo's defense?
Well, Tyler Rapp got injured.
Yeah, one dude.
Close that space. This is getting concerning.
So Derrick Henry has now had 53 rushing yards in this quarter, and it's first and goal from the 5. Henry touchdown.
Wow. Holy crap. We got a game now.
Yeah, well, the Ravens have to go for 2.
Yeah. I mean, if Buffalo would have got a touchdown to start the second half, game is over, man.
So here's the 2 points conversion attempt to try and tie this game. Henry is at Lamar's left. Now he's in motion. Lamar back to pass. He looks. He tosses. It is batted down.
Batted down, and it's still a 2-point game.
It is still a 2-point game. 21-19.
Boy, you kind of need to make that 2-point conversion, but
Well, it won't matter if the Bills can't score.
right.
You've sort of forced
What's that?
the Bills have to get a touchdown now, because if they only get a field goal, then a touchdown
Right.
gives Baltimore the lead. Spaceman says, how did he miss? Are you talking about Lamar? Well, it was not an extra points try. It was a 2-point conversion attempt. 2-point conversion attempts to try and tie the game. Irish Explorer says, think heck. Bills fans are going through the same stuff we did before the Cup win, says Spaceman. Cade says, are you okay, Bills? Bills? Bills! It won't be time to panic until they give up the leads.
Oh, that pizza looks good. Order me a pizza. No.
You bought a bunch of pizzas. I'll make up one
I
of those
did.
for you.
Oh my God, I can't imagine how sick I'd get.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment.
So we're just waiting for to get back from commercial.
Yeah.
Here we are. Bills is starting to get a little concerning. That is 9 unanswered points in the third quarter and all of 1 first down for the Bills. The Bills have only had 19 yards in this quarter. The Ravens have had 120.
Wow.
Yeah. Literally 101 more yards for the Ravens than the Bills.
All right, stupid Dolphins.
Spaceman says Publix chicken tender subs are mouthwatering even if I moved out of Florida.
Publix chicken tender subs.
Touchback with
We
1:30.
didn't even go to. Next time we go, we gotta get our own Airbnb.
Yeah.
So that we can just go do what we want whenever we want and not feel like we're gonna get,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
you know what I mean?
All right.
Promise your brother next time we gotta bring your brother.
What? You did?
Well, yeah, he deserves to go to games and stuff.
Okay.
This time it was, it was such a quick thing, and I had already asked Magda for more than she.
First and 10 from the 30. Hand off to James Cook. He has a lane. He gets the first down, but it's only about 11 yards. Let's see. Stars 3, Red Wings nothing, first intermission. So James Cook found the outside lane. So it's now first and 10 for the Bills at their own 41. Allen pitches. That's Ty Johnson, who will be tackled for a loss of 1. Spaceman says, imagine if Publix subs were sold in Amarant Bank Arena's concessions.
Oh,
why aren't they sold?
Yeah, why aren't they?
The power play is literally sponsored by Publix.
Yeah. That's the one thing we don't have in this area is other than Milano's to get a sub. You know, the grocery stores don't have that.
So it's 2nd and 11.
There's a Subway in Chestertown, right?
Yeah. So that is Khalil Shakir fighting for every yard. It'll be 3rd and short.
Buffalo has looked very uninspired on offense this
And
quarter.
that will be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Have the ball in his hands for 2 out of the 3 plays from this point on. 1 quarter to KC.
One more quarter.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh boy is right.
Yep. Because, you know, Justin Tucker's had his struggles. Baltimore can win the game with a field goal.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying?
What if it doinked in?
Oh, another doink in. How about a double doink in?
Oh my
How
God.
about a post crossbar up in the air and the wind just blows it ever so softly through the upright and it drops just like another minor little doink off the crossbar and over and in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea. So that would be a triple doink.
There once was a quadruple doink.
It was a quadruple doink?
In a college football game.
What were the doinks?
I think it went doink, 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 doink. No.
Wait. Post, crossbar, crossbar, and in or out?
Out.
Oh no.
Let me look it up.
I'll look it up. Don't do that. I don't want the quality of the stream to suffer there. What would I call it? A 4 doink?
Quadruple doink.
There's an actual WWE series called the 4 doinks.
Score your new M&T Bank playoff flag before they're gone.
Yeah, Rice misses quadruple doink game-winning field goal 4 years ago.
It's time to drive smarter.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Kyle.
I'm not Kyle.
Hey, kid. How you doing?
Good.
And I'm watching it now. Let's see.
Oh, this was at the end of overtime.
Let's see.
Doink, doink, doink,
doink,
doink.
Ow.
Oh my God.
What? It was a quadruple doink field goal miss. Whoa, don't you're gonna send me flying backwards.
3rd and 2 for the Bills. It is a handoff to Ty Johnson. He gets the first down.
Here, watch the replay, Matthias.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Doink,
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 doink, doink, doink, and out.
You know,
call, Kyle.
Yeah. You know how insanely unlucky you have to be to have the ball quadruple doink?
Quadruple doink.
It's both the most amazing and horrendous thing to have. At least it didn't lose them the game. 1st and 10. Allen back the pass. He lobs it to James Cook. He will only get about 6 yards. So this game will determine who.
I might be rooting for the Ravens.
The Ravens?
What?
Do you trust them to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs?
Well, how cool would it be if they won a Super Bowl?
Well, anybody but Kansas City.
Eisenite says maybe we can use the "we are going to overtime" for this game. Well, with 2.
No, I have purposefully never used that for anything but the Panthers.
James Cook on the ground. He finds the seam, gets about 7 yards for the first down.
I feel like it would be
Don't
bad
worry.
juju.
I will still root for the Bills.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Big long day of gaming today.
Nice.
Yeah, tomorrow we got snow fights.
Yes.
Snowball fights.
Finally, something else.
So it's 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 35. Hand off to James Cook, and this time he only gets about a yard.
So they're closing in on field goal range now, right?
Eisenite says it's snowing out here. Well, a field goal would only put the Bills
Right.
up by 5. I am sure that they would only take the field goal if it was absolutely necessary, because Baltimore would win with take the lead with a
Touchdown,
touchdown.
but right now they can win with a field goal.
2nd and 8. Allen back to pass. He throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Amari Cooper.
Man, Buffalo looks horrible on offense right now.
I mean, that was the first incompletion that Allen threw in about 8 or 9 tries.
Doable in the conditions here for Bass?
Bass could make it, but they'd like to get a few more yards. You're under 20 degrees. That ball doesn't
So it's 3rd and 8 from the Ravens 33. The Bills have to reach the 25-yard line for the first down. Josh back to pass.
Uh-oh.
He throws.
Oh.
It'll be incomplete. The Bills were looking for Laundry, but they're not going to get it. So from here, it's a 51-yard field goal.
Boy. I think they got to go for it.
They may challenge for pass interference.
No, you can't.
I don't think you can challenge for pass interference.
Oh, they're going for the field goal.
So, yeah, Tyler Bass is 15
boy.
of 20 in the postseason with a long of 54.
I'm not so sure I like this call.
It's a 51-yard attempt, and it is good.
Wow. Plenty of space.
So the Bills go up 24-19.
Wow.
Tyler Bass hitting what could be a critical field goal, which puts the Ravens down by 5 in need of a touchdown to take the lead. Panther Swifty says Lamar not looking great this game. Time for Derrick Henry to take over.
Just gonna turn off the heat real quick. Oh,
Por
all
favor.
right. Yes. Now, por favor. I got buddy. Let me get past you.
So yeah, the Ravens will need a touchdown in order to take the lead.
Wow. Beautiful they made it.
So it's still, I would still say it's anybody's game.
How good a chance that the Bills have of being the Chiefs is the AFC champion?
Well, the Bills were the only team to defeat Patrick Mahomes in the regular season. But the Chiefs have lost, is it 3 or 4 games to Mahomes in the playoffs? Cade says yes.
For car insurance made easy, get more with Geico.
So yeah, the Ravens will have to go the length of the field, get the touchdown to have any hope. Jake says, I think it's 3, Kyle. Okay. Yeah, the Bills have lost 3 times to Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
Oh, boy.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Verizon Super Bowl Fan Fest. Visit Verizon Fan Fest.
Hi, Max Stadium.
Hey, John, thank you for the 2.
Hey,
thank you, John.
Thank you,
Thank
buddy.
you.
You all
Much
it would
appreciated,
be
buddy.
such a magical experience if I was a football game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
John says a couple of entertaining games today.
Surely better than week 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't hold these historic offenses down for too long. And we knew coming into the game,
Well,
one team had a slight advantage.
It
I
starts-
think the Bills can use a Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
Hello, Derek. How you doing? So it's here is the kick, and that is a touchback.
Well, you'll see they're wearing him down. We know it. Derrick Henry gets better as the game goes on.
So
Now let's see if Baltimore's still running the ball like that.
yeah, let's see if Baltimore learns their lesson from last year and keeps running the ball. I think the Ravens lost to the Bills a few years ago in the AFC divisional. I'm just remembering that. 1st and 10. It's a check down. That's Sims, 5 yards at most. So we are under 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. The 2nd and 7. So it's 2nd and 7. It's a trick play. It's a direct snap to Derrick Henry, but he only gets about 6 yards. Not enough for the first down, Sylvie. 3rd down and 1. They ran Wildcat with Derrick Henry. Spaceman says, "Hey, Matthias."
Hi, Spaceman Sports.
Yeah, he's a Panthers, Yankees, and New York Giants fan.
Yes, you know what I have read in Hussey Park so far. I have won Camden Moyen. I have
3rd
read
and 1.
on Great Bear.
And
Oh,
I don't
know if he got it.
Oh, I think he might have gotten it with that
It's gonna
final
be a
lunge.
close spot. I don't know.
I think
Might have to bring out
Nope.
some change.
Nope. You're gonna go for it.
yeah, it's 4th down, 4th and inches,
Yeah.
most likely. So where is Henry in this mess? Yeah, he gets taken down well short.
Yeah.
So it's 4th and 1, and here's the
Yeah,
It's-
they got it that time.
I think it's Mark Andrews who they ran the sneak with.
Right.
So it's first down for the Ravens. Austin says, "Matthias, hello."
Yes, I also wear a Lightning Racer, Super Duper Looper, and Comment.
1st and 10 for the Ravens at the 41. So
Well, one wide I am looking forward to get
Lamar.
on Sunday is
It's
Wildcats
Justice Hill.
Revenge.
might have lost the yards. John says, "Please tell Matthias I'm 60 years old. When he is 60 years old, maybe the Dolphins will play in an AFC championship game, but I doubt it." Okay, kid, you mind moving back a little? So that's Baltimore's 8th play for negative yards. So it's 2nd and 11 from the 40. Let's see. Lamar back to pass. He looks. He throws. It is caught by Mark Andrews. Oh, and he fumbled! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh no! That one wasn't even Lamar's fault.
Oh.
So Bernard came in and he just punched the ball out of Andrews' grasp. Wow.
Oh, man.
Holy crap!
Spaceman says, I'm going to the Panthers game on February 1st versus MJ's Blackhawks. Hey, that's awesome.
Nice. Yes. Oh, my God. I don't believe that imploding like that.
Panther Swifty says the Ravens pretty much gave this game away. If the Bills score here, it's over. Yeah. Yep. Spaceman says, Matthias, who are you cheering for in this football game?
I cheering for the Bills now. Plus, speaking of someone say 60, I am age 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 decades sounds about right for the Dolphins to finally get it together.
Yes, just a few short months away from becoming 21.
21, yeah. I know.
Yeah.
So, wow. The Ravens.
Man, what a massive change in the momentum.
Yeah.
Yes, that is one of the best turnovers I ever seen.
That can't happen, man.
Yeah. Lamar throws a great completion to Mark, and Bernard
had his ball punched out, and he lost it. And someone picked it up. That really stinks for A1 cheering for the Ravens.
Yep, that's the right way to put it.
Yeah.
John asks, when is Ekblad coming back to the Panthers, Kyle?
They were saying maybe Tuesday, but they're not going to rush him back. That's for sure.
Spaceman.
I would be surprised if he came back on the first of a back-to-back. I think maybe they'll give him one more day.
Yeah. Spaceman says streams are fun when Matthias is here. I gotta like him. Oh, that's kind of you to say. So that is Mark Andrews' first fumble lost since 2019 and just the second of his career. It's been close to 6 years.
Whoa, can't even put it into words now.
So it's now 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 46. Josh back to pass. He throws that is Mac Hollins with the first down, about 11 or 12 yards.
I mean, the field goal keeps it an 8-point game. But a touchdown pretty much chokes us out.
Well, then you're going to all run this way, Baltimore. And you see the busted coverage.
So, yeah, busted coverage gives the Bills a first down. So it's 1st and 10. Buffalo at the Ravens 42. Allen will hand it off to Ray Davis, who only gets about 3 yards.
Yeah, I see a flag.
There's a flag.
Oh.
So David Ojabo gets called for illegal hands to the face.
No, he's clapping it. He's the guy that.
No, David Ojabo. There it is. Yeah. You can't be taking that kind of penalty in this situation, David.
So humiliating to take that penalty.
Yeah. Buffalo 1 penalty the whole game, eh?
So it's 1st and 10 for the Bills at the Ravens 34. Allen, quick pass. That's Keon Coleman for about 4 or 5. John says, thanks, Andrews. You couldn't fumble last week against Pittsburgh when you were up by 14. Spaceman says, I'm on the autism spectrum. Yeah, fellow autistics represents you, me, and my brother. So it's now 2nd and 5. Clock just continues to drain. Under 7 minutes to go. The Bills have, let's see, they passed to Ty Johnson. The Ravens have almost 100 more offensive yards, and they're losing. Irish Explorer says, so am I. So that's enough for a first down for the Bills.
Now they're solidly in field goal range, and touchdown pretty much finishes this up.
So it's 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 21.
Is it time for the Allen interception?
It's Samuel. He only gets about a yard.
You know that play when Allen is having to scramble around and chucks it into the end zone and it's picked off? You know that play?
Marlon Humphrey is down on the ground. I'm not sure what happens here. Right there, he gets folded down. So Marlon Humphrey, it's an injury timeout. Dana says, oh, hi, Matthias.
The thing about traveling with your kids is that each year they get bigger. But the hotel stays the same size. Get an Airbnb and get room for everyone.
So, yeah, all it would take is a Bills touchdown to basically ice this game.
IHOP's breakfast baked combo is now just $6, featuring IHOP's world-famous buttermilk pancakes, crispy hickory smoked bacon, and 2 eggs cooked to order your way. All for just $6, part of the new $6 House Faves menu.
Come on, let's go. Get off here.
So, if the Ravens lose this game, it's Lamar and Mark.
Yeah.
Players like Lamar and Mark Andrews are not going to live down the choker label. Well, Lamar's fumble and interception, and then Mark Andrews, who hasn't fumbled since 2019, loses a fumble. John says, thanks, Andrews. You only fumbled twice in your career. Put that in the back of a football card for people who care.
Clearly the whole 9 yards.
So,
all hands on deck. We could be looking at an international crisis here.
We got less than 24 hours. What do we know?
Spaceman says, I was told sections 323 to 330 at Amaranth Bank Arena will be closed next season for the renovations.
Wow.
So what is that? 8 entire sections?
The Lightning.
No, Panthers. We play at Amaranth Bank.
Man, so they'll be playing a digital arena?
No. There's just going to be a certain section of the arena that's closed. A certain section of seats. So it is now 2nd and 9 for the Bills at the Ravens 20. Allen will hand it off to James Cook, who gets pushed towards the 9-yard gain.
Yeah, Baltimore. I mean, I know it's a crappy break that he fumbled, but you didn't have to let him go. Use up all this clock.
Hey, John, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, John. Thank you, buddy.
3rd and 1.
You,
I believe that is the first down.
Yeah, I think they got it.
Says, thanks for letting your country down, Andrews. No, they're not playing the Chiefs. It's okay.
Not yet. Baltimore's defense is dropping the ball here, man.
Adonis says this just in. The Panthers have released starting goaltender Sergei Bobrovsky after starting for 6. He requests his release so he can return to the comfortable cold weather in Russia. So it is now 1st and goal at the 10.
Come on, Josh Allen, pick 6. Just for fun.
1st and goal handoff, about 3 yards on the ground for James Cook. Dana says for the hospitality areas, otherwise an area for the elites. So the Ravens call their first timeout with 4:21 to go. You called your first timeout?
Why would you start calling timeouts now?
They probably figure the Bills might score on the next play.
I mean, the game is over if you let them get a touchdown. Why would you start calling timeouts now?
And a look ahead to the championship weekend that's coming up on the State Farm post-game show. Now, last week you were here, and sometimes you thought you'd like to see Josh Allen control it a little bit more, but not this space, not go run. Don't put it on him.
So,
just hand off the normal one. This is where you come up with your 2-point plays. Whatever you have, your best stuff, it's right now.
It is now 2nd and goal from the 7.5-yard line. Allen is going to run it himself and fall down just before he got to the goal line. And I think the Ravens just called their second timeouts.
Maybe number 1 team in the league, or 1 or 2, that's having a chance of stopping the tush push. But
so the Ravens just used timeouts on consecutive plays.
If you don't get the touchdown here, do you go for it?
Well, a field goal would put them up by 8.
Right.
So who are you rooting for?
Well, like
Buffalo,
I think, because if this is how the Ravens play against the Bills, I certainly ain't going to trust them against the Chiefs. The Ravens made so many mistakes.
No, they totally beat themselves right now.
3rd and goal from the 2. Allen will run it himself. He kept it. And
not going to get it.
Not going to get it. And this time there will be no timeout called. So
no, because
Panfer Swifty
says
you
got to kick the field goal here, right?
Probably have to give the defense as much rest as possible. A touchdown ends the game.
Yeah, so he's going to call a timeout with 1 second left, and then they'll put the field goal team out there. And Baltimore is going to have a chance to tie the game with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Let's see.
It's obvious. Tush pushes, you got to think to produce 2 yards. Better than shotgun from there because it gives me a chance as a linebacker to get into the mix there and you can get numbers down there in Baltimore.
So that's the first timeout for Buffalo with 3:31 to go in the 4th. Yeah, Dan Quinn has taken the pages out of Dan Campbell's playbook by constantly going for it on 4th. So, yeah, here's Tyler Bass. This is This would be the chip shot field goal to put the Bills up by 8, which would require the Ravens to go down the field, score touchdown, and get the 2-point conversion just to tie. It's a 21-yard field goal.
Wide right. Oh,
it is good. Straight down the middle. That will have to wait until next week, dads. So the Ravens are now back down 8. Holy shit, we might actually go to overtime.
It's entirely possible.
We can do that for you.
What, no battle?
Nope. Just a prescription.
Victory! Cologuard is an effective and non-invasive colon cancer screening test. False positive and negative results may occur. Those at high risk should use colonoscopy.
So,
Drama. Ask your provider or request Cologuard.
So yeah, the Bills lead 27-19 with just under 3.5 to go in the fourth. The Ravens only have 1 timeout because
and the 2-minute warning.
And the 2-minute warning.
I mean, they got plenty of time to go down there and get a touchdown.
John says the governor of Baltimore has announced going forward. Today will be known as Mark Andrews Appreciation Day.
Oh.
I think I watched that. I saw McDavid cross-check Garland.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was a pretty blatant retaliatory move.
Did he get suspended or just fine?
I think he got suspended. Is that right, Adonis?
Well done. Thank you, sir.
So.
Once upon a time, a bunch of girls got stranded in the wilderness and they were completely nuts.
So, Adonis says it's kind of crazy that they didn't suspend him.
Nobody sees me coming.
It's still a mystery.
Deadlock returns new CBS Thursday, January 30th, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
New season CBS Friday, February 7th. The Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon begin Thursday,
All right.
February 30th with the Skills
Okay.
Show on ESPN and continue Sunday, February 2nd with more skills and
Well.
football on ESPN and ABC.
Kind of knew it would come down to who had the ball last year, so.
Adonis says now everyone is trying to defend him for a blatant retaliation. If that was Kachuk, everyone would take notice.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So yeah, any result for Baltimore other than touchdown and 2-point conversion will be failure.
Yep.
So here's the return. Mitchell, he gets to the 33 before being tackled.
All right, let's see if
There's a flag.
Two-time MVP. Maybe he's already won the third. We won't find out till NFL honors. Starting to return, holding number 49.
What a conveniently timed penalty, don't you think?
Just to make it a little harder on you. Yep. And he's well deserving.
So it's a holding against the number 49, where's right there.
That.
Yeah, I mean, he was sort of grabbing.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, now they're at their own 12. I guess it was 5 yards from the spot of the foul. 1st and 10, Lamar back to pass. He tosses deep. It'll be incomplete, intended for Isaiah Likely.
He had him.
So 3:18 to go, 2nd and 10. Likely had beaten the guy and
he had him. Lamar.
they cannot on the far sideline afford him to be out. Oh,
I'm not sure who's injured. Let's see. What's happened?
His arm as it hits the ice.
Let me see.
7. Watch his arm. Watch what his shoulder does.
Ah! Oh God!
Oh
God! That looks. That is. That looks.
Oh.
Did his arm just pop into his shoulder?
Oh.
So that's Teron Johnson, I think number 7.
Funny you should say that.
So where you are streaming on?
We're streaming it on the Flying Fluffy Football.
Football channel.
I meant what program you stream the game from?
StreamYard.
StreamYard?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. That way I can stream to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what channel do you have the game on?
Well, we are watching the game on Fubo TV.
Football?
Yeah.
Man. But it seems like there are some Panther games are exclusively on ESPN.
Yeah. Well, almost all the. Let's see.
I guess you'll be okay.
So 2nd and 10 for the Ravens. The Bills might be blitzing or pulling back. I'm not sure. Lamar back the pass. He looks. He scrambles. He will choose to run for it. About 8 yards. And then he collides into what looks like a Bills coordinator on the sideline. So 3:10 to go.
Well, you better get this.
Let's see. It's about 3rd and 2.
Honestly, there's plenty of time to play this conservatively and just run it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just get your yards. But they ain't doing that.
Lamar back the pass. He looks. It is caught. That is Justice Hill.
First down.
It's just enough for the first down.
Just
Gain
enough.
of 3. Let's see. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Lamar back to pass. He looks. He tosses to Rashad Bateman only about
go further than that.
3 yards. And
What happened to him?
Rashad Bateman appears to be also in pain. So Teron Johnson looks like he might be able to get back. Oh, he got rocked by the Bills defender. I'm not sure what part of his body is injured. Now he's getting up. Spaceman says, I don't know how the Bills are going to play KC, especially with the injuries. The snow is really coming down in Buffalo now. So it's 2nd and 7 from the 25 and a half, needing to reach the 32 and a half. Lamar back the pass. He looks. He has to run away from the pressure. He throws.
Oh,
and
what
it's
a
caught.
play! Oh my
God!
Oh boy! And we go
That's
to the 2-minute
Wallace,
warning.
and that is the 2-minute warning.
Whoa! What a throw!
So that was 25. Levi Wallace, that's about he didn't get tackled until he was inside Bills territory.
Did this all come down to a 2-point conversion?
It could.
Can you imagine this?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
You know what kind of sucks?
What?
Had they not gone for the previous 2-point conversion to tie and taken the extra point, they would only need an extra point now to tie.
You're telling me I could get up to $4,000 today?
Yeah.
Now can I have a unicorn?
File at H&R Block, and you can get a refund advance loan up to $4,000 within minutes of filing.
KFC has 5 bowls for $5 each, like the new Nashville Hot Loaded Fry Bowl, the Creamy Mac and Cheese Bowl, even the famous bowl.
Those are pretty good.
Too bad we don't have time for one. 5 KFC original bowls, just $5 each. I was out on delivery when I came across a snake, a rattler.
FedEx presents Total Tales of True Deliveries.
There we were, driver versus reptile. A battle was legendary. You don't want a pet snake, do you?
All right.
See what we can do for your business. FedEx.
And for Swifty thinks it doesn't matter who the Chiefs play. NFL already decided they're going to the Super Bowl. I swear to God, if we get Chiefs, Eagles, which is entirely possible now.
No,
No.
not once.
Yeah, don't really want that.
The NFL on CBS, sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
So, any injuries on the Chiefs side?
Not really.
Not really fair. Probably the healthiest they've been this whole season. Derek says I didn't watch the Super Bowl last year.
Me too. Did watch the Super Bowl last year.
1st and 10 from the Bills' 47-yard line. Lamar back to pass. He looks. He will scramble. He checks down to Justice Hill, who gets about 3 yards.
Got out of bounds.
He got out of bounds.
The evolution of Lamar right there. It seems like a nothing play, but that could have easily tried to extend. There's nothing open downfield, and he stayed calm and poised within the pocket he set it.
So 1:52 to go in the fourth. 2nd and 6. So 2nd and 6 from the 43-yard line. They need to snap. Lamar back to pass. He looks. He will toss it. It is caught by Mark Andrews. He goes out of bounds around the 25.
Oh, boy.
This is a great job continuing. It's cover 2, and Douglas comes out of coverage. He's in cover 2, and he decides to run across the field. You can't change direction on this field, Jim. If the momentum starts going one way, good job that Andrews extended.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Ravens with 1:44 to go. The Ravens have gone 64 yards in just 1:45 seconds. 1st and 10 at the 24. Lamar back to pass. He looks. He has all kinds of time.
Run.
He is still waiting. He throws. It'll be caught.
Touchdown.
Holy shit.
Crap.
Isaiah Likely has caught the. They might have given Buffalo too much time.
They gave Buffalo plenty of time.
1:30 and 2 timeouts, and Baltimore still has to get the 2-point conversion to tie the game. Holy shit.
Jeez.
So the Ravens are just 1 for 4 on 2-point conversions, including the regular and postseason. That would include tonight. So they must convert this 2 points or the game is all but over. Lamar will look. He tosses. He dropped it. Oh my God. Mark Andrews dropped the 2 points conversion. Wow.
Oh my God.
Well, at least you were rooting for the Bills.
It's oh my God.
Wow. The game was in his hands. He slipped. What do you think? Is that a slip?
You gotta catch the ball.
He has to catch that. Spaceman says unbelievable. So it is 27-25. That is heartbreak for the Ravens fans because onside kicks are basically a dead play now.
Oh man.
Wow.
I mean, it could have been a better throw. Right?
So Mark Andrews is
it could have been a better throw.
Mark Andrews is going to learn Chinese along with Lamar.
My God.
So the last gasp.
You go back to the guy that dropped that fumbled. Oh.
So here's Justin Tucker trying to keep the Ravens season alive by kicking a successful onside kick. So 1:33 left. Here is the kick, and it rolls straight
right to a Buffalo ball.
To a Bills.
That's it.
Hey, John, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, John. Thank you, buddy.
Says,
thank you, John. Thanks, bud.
What a freaking stiff, Andrews. Did you bet on Buffalo?
Man, what a way to lose the game.
Wow. It bounced perfectly to Rasul Douglas.
This dude single-handedly gave Buffalo the game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Mark Andrews.
Single-handedly. Every oh my God.
Wow, so because Baltimore still has a timeout, the Bills have to get at least one more first down. So it's Ty Johnson who will just slide.
They were gonna try to let him score, I guess. I don't know what that would have done. That's it.
So that is Ravens call their final timeout.
Man.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that dude though, man. He was already gonna be the GOAT of the game for the fumble, and then they go back to him to try to make amends on the 2-point conversion, and he drops it.
Man, why way to lose the game?
I feel bad for that dude.
Yeah, like it was a good game, but yeah, the Ravens.
I mean, they just mistake themselves. This is all Ravens mistakes.
Mistake after mistake, and that's going for the 2 earlier, which it seems like the right move at the time. There's a fly. Yeah. It won't get off your hat.
No.
So
it's on you.
Spaceman says I'm not watching the Chiefs game. So yeah, the Bills win, and they will be going to Kansas City. We will get our fourth playoff fights between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes.
It is the same exact story for the Ravens. The
Yeah.
same exact way.
Yeah. They got King Henry to join their cause, and nothing changed.
No, not a single thing changed. The result is exact same, man.
Wow.
We see how laughing and smiling Lamar Jackson is. The same thing happened last year.
iDog says, "Goddamn Mark Andrews." Yeah. So the Bills have advanced to just their second AFC championship since 1994, and of course that was 2020. iDog says, "Congrats, Ravens! You once again beat yourselves."
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, at least they will not be playing the Chiefs.
Spaceman says Hollywood wants Kansas City to win. Yep.
And then the 2-point conversion try. What was going through your head? How about that Buffalo Bills defense? This team is hurt. We got no talent. We're too small. We can't stop the run. We're not good enough to compete. We just put our head down and worked hard. I'm so proud of our defense. I'm so proud of our offense and special teams.
Man, oh man, oh
Wow.
man. What a way to lose a game. I mean, just the exact same ways that they blew it last year against Kansas City.
Yeah.
With the same body language afterwards and everything. It just gotta be damn frustrating to be a Ravens fan. At least the Dolphins, we don't,
yeah,
we got our hearts broke, early on in the season, we know.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you close it up.
Okay.
All right, everybody. You got Kyle there, however long he stays. Thanks for joining us. I'll be live tomorrow on the Hockey Channel at noon for your therapy session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Cade says, "Very nice. Great game. Good night, guys. See you on the Panthers at Duck Stream on Tuesday. Let's go, Panthers." So, yeah. The Bills will head to Arrowhead to face off against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Spaceman says, "Bills, please get 2 points next game." That's not how football works. The Bills are going to need a lot more than 2 points to beat Patrick Mahomes. All right, so I think I will go ahead and wrap it up now, since my dad and I have to stream a hockey game at 10 o'clock tomorrow, which means it's 24 hours and 24 hours and 21 minutes until the next Florida Panthers hockey stream. Austin says, "I'm happy for Buffalo. I feel bad for Mark." Joseph says, Roquan Swift, golf clubs waiting for you. Patrick Queen waiting for you. That's awesome. Man, what a choke by the Ravens. I mean, Lamar. First it was Lamar, and then it was Mark Andrews. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Thank you all for joining us, and yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow for the Florida Panthers hockey game. Okay. Good night, everybody.